Hello everybody and welcome, my name is Ursa Ryan and this is going to be a fun sequence of videos that I hope you enjoy and actually can take part with a couple of explanations now. We've had a bunch of new people join over the last few months, so if you don't know what we do on this channel, basically I play Civ games, normally on Deity, and basically I kind of play what you guys want me to do. If you leave me enough comments or come to the Discord, plug Discord, you should all come and join Discord, it's really good fun, then you'll see all kinds of ideas and save files that are thrown at me. I have a bunch of Patreon supporters who are incredibly helpful at suggesting challenges to me, but this is not one of them. This comes from a very good Civ friend of mine called VectorCat. Now, plug, if you haven't seen his community, the Civ 6 Challenge League, you can find them. There is a brilliant Discord where they all chat along. He's got a Reddit. I think he's on Twitter as well. Not that I've got Twitter. I am showing my age with that one. But I've also done a podcast with him recently. I'll leave a bunch of links in the description below if you fancy more Civ in your life. He puts out challenge maps once every month or so and challenges you to play a game of Civ in a certain way, and they generally are really good fun. If you've never given it a go as well, I would recommend it because you can play a map and then see how a bunch of other people have played it and basically then question your very existence because everybody else is really good at Civ and seemingly you're not. Certainly that's what happens whenever I play it. For some reason you guys watch me play Civ and you expect me to be good at Civ because of that, and I'm okay, but my god, there are some good people out there. So I will just say, you know what, absolutely go and check out this game. But this is a Civ 6 Challenge League. If you've never been to my Discord before, come over. I've also left the save file on my Discord, just in case you want to give it a go. It's a really, really nice, fun place. You can see what I'm doing, and I'll also put a link to the challenge rules. Now what VectorCat does is he suggests an exact map. He's actually left the save file for this one, so you haven't got to mess around with any of the objects of it, but this is a standard ancient era map with 18 customly made city-states, disaster level 2. It is a Terra map. I mean, that's interesting. We're playing as Kupe, as you can see. Everything is sort of standard and on, and he's given us some challenges. Just having a look down, so we've got dramatic ages off, apocalypse off, but heroes societies are on, shuffle is off. And we have to win a domination or tourism victory, so we can choose either domination or tourism. Interesting, very different sort of play styles there, but sure. We're playing on Deity. The idea is to do it as quickly as you can, but there are also some challenges where you can earn up to 10 of the finest points, and they are as follows. 1 point if I take the first society or hero offered to me. Okay, so the first hero and the first society I have to take. Sounds fair. Second challenge for 2 points is control 6 cities with a world or natural wonder. So a world wonder is something you build, a natural wonder is something on the map that you pick up. Okay, 6 cities. Well, if we go domination, for instance, or maybe have a little whiff, a little hint of domination in our playstyle, just to tickle around the edges, chances are we'll pick up 6 cities with that. So that's not too bad. The third challenge for 3 points is to generate 400 science, culture, faith, and gold per turn simultaneously for 4 turns. Oh, that's intriguing. Science and culture, if we run away with the game, shouldn't be too bad to get to 400. The Maori are brilliant at both of those things. Faith as well, pretty much you can normally do. If we go Void Singers, for instance, that would be even easier to do. Gold I always find challenging because I never build enough trade routes, so we're going to have to really focus on getting some gold this game. And finally, unlock conservation and flight by turn 150, and win either condition by turn 200. That's worth 4 points. That'll be intriguing. And there's a hint left on this map that says, go northeast about 2 turns to find my holiday gift for you. Go west to find an owl's paradise. Have a very Maori Christmas. Okay, so we've got 2 units available to us. I'm going to assume that go northeast about 2 turns to find my holiday gift to you is going to be something that I want to move my settle towards. So that's what we're going to do. It's a Terra map, don't forget, we're kind of at the bottom of the map. You can see the bottom of the thrilly stuff down here. Oh, I should say, if you want to see the mods I use, then feel free to go onto my Discord. I keep a list of them. You can see the mods, active mods that I use are all down on this list. I have a new one called Extended Policy Cards, which should be really good fun. Again, the Discord community has given me this. It's really handy because every time you go into your government and pick a policy card, it actually shows you how many points you're going to get or how many yields you're going to get by selecting a policy. It's really good. I should point out as well, there's been a December update since we last played. So all kinds of things like ley lines have been improved, some policy cards have been tweaked, great people have been tweaked. We'll kind of talk about it as we go along. But I'm just looking forward to getting started, and quite frankly I'm going to delay this no more because I have not played this map at all. I have no idea what I'm going to find, so let's just dive in, shall we? If you've never played the Maori before, you start in the ocean, as you can see. You gain a 3 builder and +1 population when settling your first city, which is a really cool thing. The palace receives 3 housing and 1 amenity. Basically your capital's really good to make up for the fact that you don't settle it on the first turn. You get a bit of science and culture before you settle your first city, but that's all fine. The fact that we start with sailing and shipbuilding is really handy because we're already in the, I want to say classical era? Yes, the classical era. So that's pretty handy, but there are some other things that are really cool. Embarked units getting 2 movement is really handy. +1 production from woods and rainforest is really cool. I love that. Fishing boats providing extra food is brilliant, and culture bombing is even better. Resources can't be harvested is really annoying. Great writers can't be earned is really annoying if you want to play culturally, because you have to get your mindset out of my usual playing Russia, own every great writing slot in the game approach. This time it's going to be all about building the Maori building. Mare, God, is Kupe, Maori, Mare, there's Moi. Oh, there's so many things in this game that all sound terribly difficult to pronounce for my terrible British sentiment. I'm really sorry in advance, but here we go. Building, unique to the Maori, +1 culture and faith for all of the city's towers with a passable feature or natural wonder. After researching flight, you get tourism. It is a replacement to the amphitheatre. Basically, you generate a ton of culture and faith. It's really cool. So there's a landmass here, some sort of birthday present for me or Christmas present. I'm yet to see what's going on in this sort of way. Foreign trade, we found another continent, an owl's paradise. I'm really intrigued as to what's happened. We've already found 2 separate continents here, so we've already got 2 era score, but like, what is going on here? Oh, Anshan, which one's this one? Science, from each great work of writing. Well, that would be useful if we had great works of writing. So far, I don't think this is a good thing at all. Oh, Owls of Minerva. Right, we have to take the Owls of Minerva, don't forget. That is a rule. Leventa. Okay. So Leventa is an intriguing one. Leventa gives me colossal head improvements, which give me extra faith per turn. Again, quite useful, but this isn't the crazy good start I was sort of hoping for. There's a huge amount of awesome resources here. That's a pretty good yield down there. I could try and go up here. I could go for the fishing resources. There's a bit of a cliff is the problem, and I'm not talking Richard here. We'll go down this way. The tribal hut. There is some culture on this tile. There is culture on this tile. That means there's a natural wonder here. I think that's probably going to be our Christmas present, isn't it? The problem is, though, it's completely covered by cliffs, although there's Vasingi. Alright, that's pretty good. And a Nancy. Okay, so we've got to go for... Okay, the Hermetic Order is really fun, but for the challenge, we had to do the first one, which is the Owls of Minerva. So we'll go and join them. We're going to be city-state friends this game. We normally pick the Owls of Minerva, actually. It's a pretty good one, so that's not too bad for us. And I think we're actually going to settle next to the Vasingi. Basically, it provides +1 culture and science to adjacent tiles. It's really handy. We quite like that. I think I might... Do I want to settle on the coast, or do I settle... I mean, the water. Do I follow the water? My capital's got extra housing. I could go 1 and land and settle on top of that marsh, but it means I would have to harbour out. Don't know yet. We'll see how we go on that one. Why am I not choosing my research? This is a really weird one. Luckily, it's giving me a thing. Now, do I want to go for a religion? I don't know if I want to bother this game, but I could, because I've already found a natural wonder. Maybe we should go for a religion, but it just feels like something that's not really worth it. But we could go for a hero-based Reliquaries religion. That's not a bad idea. Should we do that? That feels a little different to what we would normally do in a game. So yeah, let's do that. All right, we're going to settle. Here's our capital. Kabunk. Okay, we're already in a normal age. That is a wonderful thing. So our builder is pretty useless for now, unless we can pick up this, what do you call it, fish. The Singapore has been met by somebody. So I would hazard a guess that this is the continent that other people are on, and this is going to be the Terra continent that we want to go and settle onto pretty rapidly. That would be my guess. If we think we've got this right. Do we want to? Well, we need to get a monument so we can get a Nancy as quickly as we can, and actually go and use that to start sacrificing resources for me. So, I mean, we could go immediately for a settler and then save our gold for a monument. I think that's probably going to be the better idea, isn't it? Let's do that. Especially because we've got just such an amazing tile here. And there's an amazing tile over there. You know what? I think maybe... How much is it for a tile? I mean, I could get this fishing boat. Oh, there's a lot of things that I would need to do here. There's a lot of things I would need to do. I kind of need a little bit more population. So let's get the fishing boat in first. And then we can get another 2 food and a culture bomb. That's a decent tile to work at the beginning of the game. Let's do that. Lovely. New population in my capital from that tribal hut. 3 pop. Hey, that helps. That helps a lot. So there's astrology and code of laws. We need to get the God King. Look, do you see what I mean? It's actually showing me the yields for all my policies. Actually, we can get both, of course, because we're Owls of Minerva. Very lovely. And let's, after that, go for discipline. Hooray! I mean, really, some scouts would be a good idea here, as would a holy site. Should we wait on the holy site, or should we just pile down on it? Don't actually know at this point. I could get the holy site. I'll have to wait on the holy site until we can clear the marshes, which is going to be something that's quite important. Actually, I can't clear a marsh, can I? Because I'm a Maori. Of course not. Or I'm going to have to get my head in the Maori game. They play so differently. So differently. I mean, I love them. They are really good fun, but they really do play differently. Maritime industries, I think we're actually going to have to do. I mean, really, I should be getting scouts as well and sending them over to the New World, but I've got at least one warrior who's sort of over here and doing that, so... Wow, some really weird stringy continents here. That's awesome. Right, let's culture bomb a fishing boats here. Bump. Gives me some amazing yield tiles. Oh my word. Okay, we've got to be a little bit careful here, because if we're not... The game is just going to be working all of the crazy population, the production tiles, but I need to get at least a little bit of food coming in, otherwise we're going to be not growing at all. I need a little bit of population in my capital here. You know, I'm actually going to send my builder out to do a little bit of scouting. That's not a bad idea. This warrior as well is doing some really good things. Mahanjadare, oh there we go, look, is that the owl they were talking about? No, it's not. But cities have full housing from water, hell to the air. That's not a bad result for us. Okay, now we're working some crazy tiles again. We've got the fishing boats out. They're all working. They're all doing nicely. I'm just making sure that I'm actually getting a little bit of food in, but once we get the extra piece of population, that will be good for us. Lovely. Research. Next, I think we need to get... is it worth getting Celestial Navigation? To get a little bit of a harbour in, I think probably not. We get irrigation, there's no point. Mining, I think, is going to be the next one. Using all my units. Oh, there's a tribal hut up that way. Lovely. So we've got lots of different people on this map. Pericles, Amanatore, Ambrox, who's the Gaul, John Curtin, Philip II, Poundmaker, and Wilfred Lara. There's a lot of culture-based civs in that, so I'm thinking Domination might be the easiest strategy for me here. Unless I'm being really lame by thinking that way, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be the way we want to be going. Do I get maritime industries and get a couple of galleys to do some more exploring? I think the answer to that is yes. Let's do that. Oh, Singapore appears to be having a scrap with some barbarians. I'm pretty enclosed by city-states here, which is really cool, because that means that I don't have to worry so much about keeping my own borders safe. I've got people in there doing it for me. Oh, the science is so good at the start of the game with Kupe. I'm doing alright, that's fine. Craftsmanship, I mean really I should be improving 3 tiles, but I've got my builder doing some scouting, which I don't actually think is too bad an idea. I'm happy with that. Question is going to be, where do I settle? There's a settler, that's really cool, and we've got some amazing spots over in this direction. I could get a nice little city here in order to act as like a sort of bridge between this beautiful, this is technically an ocean rather than a lake. If that was a lake, that'd be amazing. But no, I could go and settle here. This is the new continent. Or I can focus on the continent I'm on at the moment, which is likely, I think, probably to be a little bit more squished, because this is where everybody starts. So I want to have at least a couple of settlements here, although that barbarian encampment is going to be a bit of a problem, so maybe we don't want to do that. Okay, where am I going to put my holy site? I mean, these are all such good tiles. Do I want the faith or do I want the production? I think the answer is I want the production. So I'm going to have to leave those all alone, and I'm going to have to put my holy site over here. It feels like a really, really weird decision, but it's definitely the one I want to do. Okay, I wonder if anybody else is going to get a religion here. I mean, Reliquaries tends not to be the one people pick, but we need to make sure we get a religion if we can. Canada. Alright, so we're right next to Canada. Canada normally plays reasonably friendly at the beginning of the game if you jump on them quickly. No, we don't have their respect. We don't have their respect just yet, but we'll go and have a sort of settle down here. Now, actually we can't see where they've come from, which is a little bit annoying. If I look at the loyalty, no, there's no loyalty pressure from Canada, but they're over to the right of Singapore. Okay, that's fine. If I have a look at the settler lens, you can see no presence of them down here at the moment. If Singapore can deal with this barb camp, I can settle here, and I've got 2 lovely fish tiles that I can use. I've got some forest down here. Wouldn't be the worst settlement place, actually. There's Australia. Lovely to meet you, Aussies. Again, send a delegation. No, okay. It was always worth trying the friendship. But look, Hobart's on the coast, actually. We could send some galleys that way really quickly and do a bit of a galley rush on them. Depends if all of their cities are on the coast. It looks like at least 1 more city's on the coast, so that's not a bad idea. Alright, craftsmanship. I've got God King. God King I can get rid of now, so let's instead do Ilkum, because I love myself a good builder. That is wonderful. Void Singers I've met. Unfortunately, they changed it so you only get the 1 governor from meeting all the people now, which sucks. But there you go. Now, there's no luck. They're not getting rid of the barb camp. Singapore have kind of surrounded it. They haven't really done much with it. We're going to lurk in this direction just to see if we can pick it up, but I really hope they do it quickly. Oh, yeah, they are actually taking the encampment on. They're doing it really slowly, but they are doing it. Okay, that's fine. Now, if you dare, I'm watching you, Hurricane. If you come anywhere near me... Oh, no, it's gone. Oh, for you. That was going to be painful if they did come in my direction. Yeah, Melbourne's on the coast as well. So, I could go for an early and aggressive start. Rush towards cartography and do it that way. Go for some caravels. It's not a bad idea. Pantheon in the meantime. Let's see what we've got. Get a builder. I can get a settler. I could get a settler. Or I could go for production from fishing boats, which is probably the longer term better idea. But the extra settler is just the accelerated start, which I'm tempted to go for, so let's do that. I always like getting the settler if I can. It just feels like a really good use for me, so let's do that. Oh, found another hero. Lovely. Just waiting for my monument still. Oh, another tribal hut as well. I'm keeping an eye out for all these tribal huts. Granted a builder unit. That is handy, because that is near my capital. Lovely. What can this builder actually do that's useful? Very little is the answer, but I can send it to my new city and actually be quite useful down there, so let's go and do that. State workforce, 1 turn more, actually, and that'll be pretty good. And where do I want to settle this guy? Oh, do I go and settle the... I'm tempted just to keep settling in and around this world here, just because it's going to be a lot easier to then go and settle the new world later. So I'm just this little island complex here. I've got 2 lovely turtles, which I can go and settle. You know, this is proving really annoying. I'm giving up. There's more barbs spawning. It's being annoying. Nah. I just can't go and do it myself. Oh, I mean, actually, technically, I could chuck and get the barbarian outpost. It would lose me the worker. You know what, actually, Canada may end up clearing this for me, so we're just going to hang in there just for a second. And so there's the holy site. So we're the second people to actually get a holy site down. That's pretty good. I think in the meantime, I mean, I'm working some pretty decent tiles, but I need to get a religion up. Should we get a shrine going quickly? Is it worth it? Nothing's really worth it. Get another settler going. Really? Government Plaza would help me to do that. I really want to be able to get to political philosophy quickly, get Magnus involved. Start settling rapidly. I think anything that's going to get me to large settling is going to be the best thing, and to do that I do need to get the shrine. I think the shrine's going to be really handy, so let's do that and then we'll wait for a little bit. Oh my god, this is so frustrating, just like either be there or don't. And I could just actually use my gold to get a warrior in. Yeah, I need to make this luck myself. There's Athens. Alright, so they're going to be pretty cultural. And they're picking up all the great works of writing. Nubia as well. Okay, so yeah, everyone is on this continent. That's fine. Oh, look. Oh, they finally done it. So it was kind of worth it. That's good. Okay, we're going to be in a golden age at the start of the game. And a sanguine pact as well. Lovely. That's good. Okay, let's just quickly settle here. There's the second city. Look at this. This is going to be wonderful. Immediately pick yourself up a builder. Thank you. And as mentioned, Magnus, get into the capital. Arthur. Lovely. The Cree. Oh, Cree. I do want to be friends with. If we can get an ally in the Cree. Oh my goodness. They're just always really, really fantastic. Delegations. And we can't send them anything particularly. Not friends. Nobody wants to be friends with me. No one ever wants to be friends. To be fair, I've got nothing to trade at the moment, so I can see why people wouldn't like me. Right, so here's my third city. Boom. Lovely. And we're going to get some lovely fishing boats in immediately and start to get myself a little population going. I think holy site-wise, should we get a holy site? An aqueduct might be the best building on this one, so I'm going to put the holy site here for now. And get myself a quarry down. Woohoo! Okay, no, don't work that. Why are you working that? Come on. I need you to grow. Cities can be so stupid sometimes. At least we're getting some faith in now, which is really cool. Some points. Can't get past Greece. Actually, I should be able to trade open borders with them soon. But Cree are being really mean to me. They've denounced me. Why would they do that? Honestly, just not a bad deal. I probably can get more, but that will give me the open borders. No, I'm going to wait just for a second. I always forget to pick up walls, so I'm going to do that just in case someone attacks me, and then we're going to focus on getting caravels. I think Australia are just too tempting a target on the coast. We should be able to just take their cities, I would suggest. And Magnus, here we go. Settlers. Yes. Lovely, we can produce more settlers now. Okay, the shrine is up. I do want to get myself a religion. I'm tempted to rush it through. I don't know whether to do that first, whether to wait a second. Holy Site Prayer has 4 turns. I can do that in a little bit. So first of all, let's get the government plaza going. I think I'm going to stick it here, and then I can put a harbour in later. So we get that going, and then next up we are going to go towards political philosophy. That should get us a government. In the meantime, everybody I can, I'm going to be trading open borders with. Now, come on, Greece. That's not a bad deal. Look, everyone can be my friend. If we must decline. Oh, they're so annoying when they do that. You know what? Give gift. Yes, I will give you open borders. I'm going to give everyone open borders if they will take it. Because I want to be friends with everybody. I want to be able to declare war when I want. Plus, already you can see the world is definitely round. I want to be the first person to find that and get myself even more Golden Age stuff later. God, the Ancient Era is flying by and we're doing really well on it. Okay, there's another cultural city-state here. Which one does this one do? Oh, culture equal to 10% of the construction cost from finishing buildings. That is an amazing one. We love that one. That's lovely, because that culture will boost through the entire game. Masonry, government plaza's almost up and running. Great, now we've got that. I am going to be sticking to the top of the tree. If I can go cartography, that's going to be make a trade route, build 3 specialty districts. 3 specialty districts is going to be interesting. If I go and build a trader now, I do want to be doing that, so that should actually be able to boost before currency is finished. Lovely. Still finding tribal huts as well. Oh, Hercules. Lovely. Actually, I still need to get that hero. That was my challenge, actually, wasn't it? Yeah, I need to actually focus on getting a little bit of gold. Otherwise, we are going to lose out quickly. Now, this city-state is the one I want. Being able to get culture equal to 10% of the construction cost of buildings. It gives you huge culture boosts. Absolutely massive culture boosts. Lovely. Builder's ready and is now doing culture bombs for me. Great. I think actually this city could do with making a harbour district for me. Brilliant. Thank you very much. And another one. Good. This city is actually going to be doing quite nicely. I think I might get Pingala in this city. It should be giving me a little bit more of a culture and science boost just to keep up with everybody. As I say, I'm leading on tech at the moment. I've got 3, but I will start falling behind pretty soon. Extra resource. Oh yeah, and here we go. These are the deals I want. You know what? I'll just take 7 gold per turn. Lovely. That will help me get the monument up nice and quickly. Glad to know that we're kin. Oh, Isles of Minerva with the Cree. Good. The Cree are the biggest issue I've got in terms of people I think will go to war with me. They're the ones I'm not entirely convinced about. Oh look, my builders found a lot of barbarians. Well, luckily they're not my problem. Another culture city-state. Naval. Oh, districts next to coast towns. Okay, yep. Culture's going to not be a problem. Owls of Minerva is going to be the best choice for me on this game. It's going to be rocking. Oh, I'm looking forward to getting started with this. And look, political philosophy is going to be perfectly timed in order to start producing settlers out of our bottoms. So let's go with the Classical Republic, because always go Classical Republic. If you're not sure what to do, it's really good. You get more economic policy slots than you can shake a little stick at. Let's go for colonialization. I would like to be able to send 2 envoys instead of 1, and I would like to be able to get more envoy points. All of these things are wonderful. Now, don't forget, because I am the Owls of Minerva, I can get an extra envoy when sending to a city-state, which is a great thing. So, Leventa or Singapore? Leventa lets me build colossal heads, but more importantly, if I start stacking on Leventa, I'm more likely to be able to get an ally, although I can actually send it across the sea and get a science state on the other side. For now, actually Leventa wants a trade route. Look at that, that's, oh there we go, so that's going to be 2-3, so that's an instant suzerain, which is wonderful. There's Mulan, she's done, that's great, lovely. Okay, I know, monuments, I needed to do that. That's 240 gold, I've just done that. Let's quickly get a devotion to Anansi. I had to do that, I wouldn't normally go for Anansi, but I need to because that's part of the challenge. Don't forget, take the Fair Society or hero offered to you. Oh, or. Well, technically I was offered, I think I was, you know, I don't actually remember which one I was offered, so in the spirit of fairness I will take both. That's my fault for not paying attention on that one. Oh, it's always tempting when you see this. 240 gold to take all of these warriors, and you could just go and you could just take stuff. Now, the Cree, we don't like. We don't like the Cree, and the thing about Anansi is I can use their tricks to generate 60 science and 50 culture to destroy an improvement. I'm going to send you right over to the Cree. Although actually I need to be able to get open borders with them to do that. Fine, you know what, I'll send them instead inland, and we will go and send them, I think probably down to Canada, because I probably have open borders with Canada. Right, quickly get the Ancestral Hall. We are going to be settling in vast numbers. Declare friendship, yes, we've got a friend in Greece. That's a good thing, that one. Okay. Canada actually really like diplomatic favour. We need to get their open borders, so maybe we can just send them a, yeah, look at that, easy done. So I do have open borders with Canada now. If we look at loyalty, like you can see their cities are over to the right of Singapore, so that's the direction we will be going. So here we go, gain culture equal to 10% of the construction cost of a building. Done. Lovely, lovely stuff. Okay, and Sinbad. Sinbad would be an amazing one for us, just because he just gets so much gold. And he can explore. I mean, admittedly, he would have been really good to have at the beginning of the game, but you know what, we can't be too greedy. Actually, it's discovered a lot of the map for us, including 2 new city-states, which I'm now picking 2 builders up. Oh, Nalanda. Nalanda's a really good one. Valletta as well, using faith. Oh my goodness, we've got so many good city-states. It's like this map was built for an amazing Maori rush. I can just tell already this map is going to be a lot of fun. I would really recommend you give it a go. You see this little builder as well is like the best scout I've ever had. He's just going to explore, doing lots of cool stuff. Why has that got science on it, that tile? Oh, do you think there's a ley line there? There may be a ley line on that tile. Let's have a test of this. Sanguine Pact? No. Huh. Who knows why that is. Now, I'm going to start putting some colossal heads down as well. Only a couple, but it gets me a little bit of extra faith. And I can also turn that faith into tourism later in the game. I'm keeping my options open, you know? It's the most important thing here. I'm thinking about getting a religion, actually. I'm still in the lead, sort of. But let's just quickly switch to Holy Site Prayers. This is painful to do it, but I do need to focus on just getting a little bit of something here. Oh, okay, the Cree have declared formal war against us. Leventa should be able to block most of that impact, but we probably should think about getting ancient walls just in case. So that's really annoying because the Holy Site Prayers were going to help us to get a religion, but we will probably get the second religion here, so I don't need to rush it. Let's get the ancient walls in, otherwise we will regret not doing that. If our trader gets pillaged, doesn't matter at all, because we'll just build a new one and get a new envoy, so that's fine. Okay, actually, we could use Anansi now to go and take the Cree stuff. It's probably a better idea, although they do have warriors over in this direction, but my hero is quite tough. So I'm going to go now and see who wants to join in on this war. If I can get anybody else in the war, it just helps me a little bit. Join ongoing war. No one is going to want to do it though. Oh no, Australia will, but for an obscene amount of stuff. Alright, fine. Never mind. No, everyone, literally, I think everyone's already been at war with the Cree. Oh, that's unfair. Unfortunate. Give it a turn or two. I think diplomatically they may have shot themselves in the foot there. Auckland! Oh my god, Auckland's in the game. Oh, hello. Hello. Quickly switch to archery, just so I get a little bit of range support. And our hero just got absolutely destroyed, because I forget that this one is not very good in close combat. That's fine. That's fine. Let's quickly get myself a slinger. Lovely. Auckland is going to be an amazing ally, actually, if we can get them on side, because that's going to be huge amounts of production for us. Lovely. Let's do that. Okay, we found Oya. She's really good. Auckland is fantastically powerful. We've got 4 diplomatic favour coming in per turn now. Come on. Now, Canada, you know you want this stuff. You love it. 4 gold per turn will do. That just helps me to get a little bit more gold in, so I can think about keeping myself nice and safe here. So this campus is actually settled on top of cattle, so I can steal this one. Nice. Oh, that's useful. Okay then. Let's start thinking about what we're doing. So I think I like this policy. Settlers isn't doing great for me, but there's not much else I can do in terms of economic policy slots. So that's okay for now. That's fine. Slinger I can upgrade next turn into an archer. Brilliant. Should we get ourselves an encampment? Will that help? Probably. Oh my god, Laventa. Absolutely on fire. 240 gold. If I can steal their gold, sorry, their units I should say, I should be able to do quite a lot of stuff here. Right, good. That just improves the garrison strength a little bit. I've got an archer in here now. Wonderful. That will help me just to sort of keep this going. Auckland is giving me a lot of extra production. What could I do? Another archer I think is going to be essential for me here. And sorry Canada, but I'm stealing your stuff. Oh, this is boosting me through nicely here. First circumnavigation. I probably did that a little bit too early. On 1048 as well. Oh, just a Maori thing, don't worry about it. Make a dedication, I'm in a golden age, yes. Okay. I quite like the idea of getting Exodius of the Evangelist, because that gives me 4 great profit points and lets me move my apostles quicker. So that will help me to rush towards a religion, which I should be able to get, to be fair. But it's okay. 1 turn away from ancient walls. I've got this warrior under control. We should be okay in my capital, I hope. Oh. Look, another wonder. Lovely. We are meeting everyone. Oh, Fez. Fez actually is a fantastic spot. If we can get Fez in, converting cities with my religion, it's going to give me a bunch of science. Oh my goodness, this is all coming together. This is all coming together now. There we go. Himoko. Theology. Mathematics. All of the things. All of the things, and the walls are up in my capital. Alright. I've had enough of you now. You are proving a great annoyance for me. We should be able to get a religion soon. An envoy. Let's get Fez. I enjoy getting Fez. They are really good fun. Beowulf's in the game. Oh, we've got so many heroes we found. I've even got a harbour up and running now. That's lovely. Do I want to make friends with Australia? Yeah, I probably do. I'd like to do that. I really, really want you to join on war with me. Oh, but actually, you know, the price of that is coming down. They were being absolutely ridiculous on their pricing earlier. Yeah, it's getting better. We get a tower. A tower would be quite fun. I'm just thinking about the best stuff to do. Although really, cartography again would be really nice. Just rushes me through to being able to chuck caravels at people. Although admittedly, I have just made peace. I've declared a friend with Australia, so maybe that tactic isn't as what I want it to do anymore. Let's go for irrigation instead. How are we actually doing here? Still leading. Even though we're massively beelined, we're still leading. And it's going to be even better when I do this. Irrigation, look at that. All done already. Let's use our boost to jump through and get a wheel quickly. Mine a resource, I swear I've got a mine down. Actually no, gypsum is it gypsum I've got? Which is it? Yeah, gypsum is the one that actually has a quarry, isn't it? Whoops. Yeah, should we go for crossbows actually? That'd be quite good. Let's go for engineering quickly. And let's just say, you get out of here, you Cree fool. I don't need you. Religion. Lovely. Oh, wonderful. This is, he's awesome. Awesome. Right, let's just quickly make my holy site down here. I think it's a little safer, isn't it, really? Although I don't have a shrine there, but I could buy one because I've got lots of gold coming in per turn at the moment. Lots of decisions, ladies and gentlemen, but that's the sign of a good game, really, that you've got all of these different paths available to you. Lovely. Okay, no longer need holy site prayers. Let's just quickly finish. Let's get the government plaza fixed again. That's going to be good for me. Just focus on the melee troops always, because they're the ones that can take your capital down. Everything else is nothing. Okay, let's found a religion. I think our feelings on this matter are very well known. As I say, Reliquaries are going to be quite exciting for us, because heroic relics, getting triple faith and tourism, we can probably use that to get quite a bit of tourism, actually, now that we sort of think about that. And should we get Tiefy, or religious unity, +1 envoy at each city-state when it first adopts my religion? Oh yeah, or when I send envoys to a city-state, it adds religious pressure to that city-state. Oh my god, can you imagine if I could get both? No, let's go for religious unity for now. That's going to stack with Fez really, really, really well. Bologna, nice to meet you. Still just absorbing everything down here. Ironworking, build an iron mine. Do I even know what that is? Have I even got really any iron around me? Probably not. That's okay. Alright, I think I will levy Leventa's military. Thank you very much. That's quite fun for me. I'm also going to put 2 envoys into Nandal to get me extra culture for all of my districts next to the sea, which is pretty much all of them. So my culture is now very healthy indeed. And my archer's got garrison, which is an amazing upgrade for me. I love that distinctly. Someone's tribal hut. 20 faith in that tribal hut. Oh my goodness. It's almost nothing. It's almost not worth it. I say almost. It is still very much worth it. Remember to search the map for tribal villages like this. Very handy actually, because I can get my warrior just to go and have a look and have a peek. And my last charge on a Nansai. Okay, there's the iron working. Is it worth making sure that I get the boost for 3 archers? Yeah, probably. I've got 1 archer being done there. Let's just quickly treat myself to 1 more archer. 3 turns. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so we'll boost machinery, but we will just make sure that we don't over boost it. So bang, that does a lot, but yeah, we'll just hold on for that one. Oh, actually no, I don't need to do that because Leventa has given me an archer. Dope. What a fool. My ancestral hall will do fine then. Lovely. Machinery boosted, yeah, as we thought, as we hoped. Lovely. Okay, so this archer can now fire onto that one. Got not quite the kill, but look, we are now pushing them back. This is lovely. Come on, Cree. I mean, peace? How does peace sound for you? They will just take peace. Look, there's a... Now you can't trade cities anymore. What a shame. Remember that was a thing? That used to be a lovely thing. I miss it already. Okay, I can't actually get this Cree kill. It's a little bit annoying. Okay, you know what? I will probably just take peace now. Yeah, do it. This war is silly, Cree. We don't like it. You don't like it. No one likes it. I need to start settling. I need to start leaving you mortal fools behind because I've got stuff to do. Important stuff to do. Stuff that involves giving connoisseur and researcher to Pingala. That'll give me a nice little boost in this city. Lovely. 20 iron in the tribal hut. Oh, it's not bad actually. King of Spain. Lovely to meet you, Spain. Oh, they love a new continent. It's a shame that it doesn't belong to them. Okay, finally, this city has the government plaza up and installed. So settlers ahoy. We're going to go settle the world. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be righteous. We're going to love it. Love it a lot. We've got a bunch more. Actually, you know what? It didn't work, did it? I need to put that one on. Okay, connoisseur. Hours of Minerva. How long until I can... Okay, there's ages of time before I get the next Hours of Minerva. So that's fine. For now, is it worth getting somebody new? I think actually getting someone like Moksha in. Or should we get Amani in? Let's get Amani in just to help us claim another city-state friend. Let's put you in Mohenjo-Daro. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so we have made friends with Spain. We're just going to go and have a quick look. So, okay, Manatore we're going to make friends with when we start to build more districts. That should be pretty easy to do. Member of a rival secret society. These guys we should be able to pretty easily make friends with, actually, once we do a bit of trading with them. What would you give me? They actually don't have enough to give me for this stuff, so let me just see what do they need to receive. 20. So if I give them 30, which is like 2 turns more than I need, favourable trade deals. Okay, so Canada should get on side pretty quickly. The Cree, weirdly enough, actually will be good friends very soon. So hopefully we can make friends with them. You know what, this is turning into a peaceful game very quickly. The only thing we need are relics. But I guess relics we can actually buy from people, because we've got enough people who are producing them. Like, I think the Cree did have a relic, yeah. So we could actually get a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff if we traded that. I wonder what they want for it. Oh, more than we have. I mean, we can give the Cree some iron now if they wanted it. Oh no, they need a lot of stuff. Okay, right, fine. We'll hold that thought. We probably can take that later. Okay, I don't actually think that we've got enough out there now. Enough city-states we haven't met. We've got 18 on the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So technically there are still more out there. Okay, well we'll hold fire on that one then. We've got urban planning, we've got Ilkham, we've got colonialization. This is a good combo. We like that combo a lot. So that's fine. Let's get a trader involved. Actually, let's get a builder and then a trader, because I can see some improved fishies over there. And here's a settler. Lovely. Now, settling on my own continent is going to be bad news bears. So let's go over and we'll just go and settle in a new world. I think that's probably a better idea. Okay, we actually are friends with the Cree now. Unbelievably. I don't think anyone is capable of an alliance just yet, so we'll just hold fire on that one. But still, that's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, more suzerains. Okay, that's quite cool. I didn't actually see what I did to that one, but that's lovely. Oh yeah, we're making friends now. We're making a lot of friends. Russells, okay, yep, fair enough. It's worth keeping an eye on these things. Lovely. Building this improvement gets me a tech, right? That's pretty cool. What did it give me? Printing. Oh, that's nice. Awesome. So we're already in the Renaissance era in turn 64. Yeah, that's not bad really, is it? We can't complain. So remember, trade routes are the lifeblood of my empire. Anshan, and give me an extra science just from having stuff, but it's another suzerain. That's what matters. That's what we're going for here, so that's really good. Lovely. Oh look, Canada's finally coming round as well. Look at this. Isn't that wonderful? Yes, it is the short answer to that one. Because I've got some barbs here, which is annoying, because that would have been a really good place to settle, actually. I'm looking for fish. I could go and settle over on this bit, as I said before. Yeah, on this tile. It's kind of right in the middle, but it gives me some really good tiles to work at the beginning. Lots of reefs, actually. In fact, is that a reef as well? That would be a good campus tile. Maybe I should settle on this tile here instead. Yeah, I think I like that. And culture bomb. Oh yeah, look at that. The city's getting good. Pengala is very happy. Marsing by. Look, I don't know why my troops are near your borders, I'll be honest. I've got open borders with you. I mean, what do you expect? They're just literally just wandering on autopilot. Honestly. Computer gets so angsty about just the most random things. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, and Matthew Wilkinson for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who likes the video, comments, joins Discord, and generally makes this community really good fun. Thank you very much, guys. You keep me going.